Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and super coupling that are bound to hit the tabloids. In today's titillating Tabloid Tarot, we're taking a peek at an actress turned talk show host who has recently started dating just 6 years after her third divorce. We are tossing Drew Barrymore's love life into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what sensational headline we have for Drew. We have this card of freedom. We have romance. We have this continue card. We have protection. And Jersey Devil, invulnerability. Invulnerability. How many syllables is that? Okay, so here. So Drew did not date for about 6 years. We have this card of protection, so definitely protecting herself. We also have this freedom card here. You can see this individual is like in a bird cage, and then there's like a bird flying off here. So it's as if she's free. She's been free to date whoever, but it's as if she had been putting herself in this cage and is now coming out of it, allowing herself out. This, you can see here, the bars of this invulnerability card are similar to the bars on this cage here. So it's as if she was, this protection, like her cage was her protection, to make sure she wasn't harmed, she wasn't damaged, and, possibly even for her protecting her children. With this Jersey Devil card, the legend is that Jane Leeds had 13 children, and it was this 13th child that is the Jersey Devil. So there are children in play with that. With this continue card, with these building blocks, it's as if, again, a child's toy, kind of slowly building up confidence to get out back into the world and approach romance, to allow people in. So let's explore the titillating tidbits of this particular story. Since Drew is just starting to date, I'm going to do a horseshoe spread on her love life that spans about 3 to 12 months. So let's take a look. Okay, so the bottom of the deck here, the influencing energy, we have the Eight of Swords. So this is that concept of, using your mind as like a mental cage. So here in the past position, we have the King of Swords. In the present position, the Five of Pentacles. In the near future, we have Queen of Wands. Drew's current attitude of her love life, we have the Four of Pentacles. In terms of the environment, we have the Four of Swords. In terms of her hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Wands. And the future development of the story, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this past position of the King of Swords, this could be her, represent her ex-husband, or possibly her decision, like her decision to not date for several years. So let's do a clarification of that King of Swords card here. We have the Death card. So a sense of like dealing with that loss. It's as if Drew kind of decided to make it all about like the facts, looking at things reasonably, being kind of smart about her choice when it comes to love life. And so for her, that was taking the emotions out of it. The King of Swords isn't totally heartless, but they are, I guess, most removed from the emotion aspect. With the Five of Pentacles, this is like the present situation. You see this woman and child kind of in this big city, not really feeling that they have somewhere to go, that they can feel welcome. So let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles there. It could be that for Drew, her focus is her children. And so when it comes to like her love life, she's really not finding a place that would or a situation that would just with open arms bring in her, her baggage. Not saying her children are baggage, but her 3, past marriages, her decision not to date for 6 years, and the baggage that goes along with that. So let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles. We have here the Ten of Cups. So ultimately, it's as if she wanted this, she had this with her ex-husband, but things just didn't work out. So, it could be a sense of her self-value when it comes to what she can offer someone else in terms of dating. So with the Queen of Wands, this card wants to clarify it. We have the Five of Swords. This is a card of knowing when to walk away from a lose-lose situation. This Queen of Wands in the near future is Drew, like, working her magic, owning her sexiness, doing well and thriving in the dating world. But with the Five of Swords here, it's almost a sense of a false sense of victory. It's usually kind of doing anything to get on top, to be on top. And that seems to be something that like Drew doesn't really want to do. That's not her, the way she goes about it. She'd rather walk away from something. So here, her current attitude, the Four of Pentacles, she wants to be solid. She wants to provide security, for herself. She wants to protect herself. She wants to protect her children. I'm going to clarify this Four of Pentacles. We have here the Hierophant. So, she has kind of maybe had rules for herself that created this kind of prison for her not to be dating. So it seems like she wants to have a very rigid way of approaching dating. She's still trying to grasp that sense of freedom. She's still kind of building up that courage to let her freak flag fly. And that is meant in the most positive way possible. In her environment, we have here the Four of Swords. This is an interesting card because it comes after the Three of Swords, which is usually heartbreak, disappointment. So withdrawing, pretty much withdrawing from the dating scene entirely. This over here, over this bed, is a picture of two people embracing, and they look kind of nude. So her environment can be either having a lot of sexy romps, or really just not even getting to the point of being in the bedroom. So kind of like withdrawing from all that physical contact and any type of need to assess that. It's kind of like, don't even want to bother. So let's take a look at the Four of Swords. We have the Three of Wands. That is almost kind of just a barren landscape. So the environment for Drew's dating life is pretty withdrawn and barren. In terms of her hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Wands. Again, this concept of these bars here, with the Freedom and the Jersey Devil card there. So it's as if she fears being in that situation of just totally like deflated. You know, she put all this energy into her marriage, and trying to make it work, going through the divorce, trying to be there for her two girls. And so it's almost as if she doesn't want to let her guard down. So let's clarify that. We have that Eight of Swords. So it's almost as if that Eight of Swords energy, that concept of being powerless and all sorts of like negative mindset, negative self-talk, it is still, you know, maybe it's part of this continue. So this idea of needing to cage herself up to keep her heart protected. How many cups do we have out here so far in this love reading? We've got 10 of Cups, and that's it. And here, that 10 of Cups is having to clarify the Five of Pentacles in the present situation. So that card of like that happy family. So let's take a look at the future development, because the Eight of Wands is progress. Things are kind of on target, going in hot and heavy. So let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Well, we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. So it could be more internal conflict. And now that I look at it, these these wands in the air kind of look like the Nine of Wands, which look like this invulnerability card, which still look like this cage in the Freedom card. So it seems like at least in the next 3 to 12 months, Drew is going to have to be working on stepping into her dating diva self. But so far, it seems like she is still dealing with coming out of the non-dating phase for 6 years. So thanks for watching this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.